This is a project for my Rich Internet clients class, and in this video I'm going to show how to use the AJAX toolkit and some of the extenders. So first I have my staff info page, and I've got a grid view here, and it's in an update panel, and it's on a timer, so every 3 seconds it's updating. And so when I add in this new staff member over here in SQL Server, it's going to update every 3 seconds, and it's added the user down here with no visible flicker or refresh on the page. I'll go into the code for that in a bit. Then the next tool I've used is the accordion, and in my accordion I have two panes. I have a search show by staff pane, and then a search staff by position pane. So in this one, in the text box, I have an autocomplete extender, and when you type in a name, it's going to come up with all the names that start with T. So I'm going to click on Tanya and search, and it's going to show all the shows she's been a part of. And then in the search staff by position, you can search by position name. So I'm going to search for crew members, find staff, and it's going to show everyone that's in this position of crew. The next thing that I've added is a find locations near you, and this is going to find venues near where you've searched. So this here is a tab container, and it's part of the AJAX toolkit, and I have two tabs. The first one you can search by zip code. So in this text box I've used a filter extension and a watermark extension, as well as a drop shadow extension. Here you can see the shadow. So the watermark is displaying this example of 98034, and when I click in here it's going to go away. And then the filter only lets me type in numbers, so if I try to type in letters, it won't even let me. So when I type in 98034, I'm going to search, and it's going to give me all the venues that are in the 98034 zip code. And then in the next one, you can search by city. This also uses a watermark, which gives you an example of Kirkland, and it has the drop shadow extender as well. So if I type in Monroe and search, it's going to give me the one venue that is in Monroe. So I'm going to show a little bit of this in the code. So this is the staff info page, and I have, first off, I have a script manager proxy that works with the script manager that's in the master page. And then I have an update panel and timer here, and the timer ticks every 3 seconds and binds to the data, does a data bind every 3 seconds. And then I have my accordion, and I have two panes in it. The first one, you can enter a name and search for this person, whatever shows they've been in. And I have my autocomplete extender here. And the service method is called getStaffName, and that's in my web service over here in a web method. And it basically just takes a string, which is whatever you've typed into the text box, and finds all the rows in the table that start with whatever letter the user has entered. And then in the next panel, I just have another update panel with a drop-down list and a search button. Then in the venues page, I have a tab container, and I have two panels in that. One is to enter a zip code and search by that, and so I have a text box, and then my extender here is the first one is a drop-down shadow, and then this one is the watermark, and the watermark text is giving an example of what to search for, and in this case it's a zip code. And then the filtered text box extender only allows you to enter numbers. It will not allow you to enter letters. And then there's a button to search to show those venues. And then in the next panel, you can enter a city. And so I have a text box, and then the drop-down shadow to give it a little bit of style there. And then I have the text box watermark, and in this one I just use the example of Kirkland, and then I have a button to search. And that's pretty much it for the AJAX toolkit.